And welcome back to the channel. On this video, first of all, I want to give a weather update because we've had such crappy weather here last week with the ice storm and all. So look at today here. It was raining earlier, but right now no rain and the temperature's in the low 50s. Very nice. So we're out here doing a video today, and I thought I'd talk about something that we can all probably chime in on. What is your perfect e-bike, or close to it? So basically, what would you like on your e-bike? What would make your e-bike the ultimate or the perfect bike for you? We're all a little different, so we have different things that we may like or not like. And I recently did a video on the Lyric Graffiti X that's coming out very soon, and that bike is probably, for me, as close to perfect as you're going to get. I mean, I don't know what I would change on it. What would be, you know, the only thing I would do probably is just add a few things. Like I would add a mirror or maybe 2 mirrors on it and a little bit of stuff like that. But as far as the bike and what they have as far as components, it's pretty well right there. And like I mentioned in the video when I was talking about the Graffiti X, the one thing that I'm still curious about, because I've never tried one, is what it's like to have at least try one out, a ride on a 72 volt bike. That's the only thing I would like to see. I don't necessarily need all that power, but I'd like to see what it's like, the difference, you know, in comparing them. How much more power does that 72 volt feel compared to a 60 volt? I'm sure it's probably a noticeable amount, but like I say, the Graffiti X for me is probably right there. I like the style of frame. I mean, I like the cafe racer style. That's right up my alley. I like the 20-inch wheels. They can be 4 or they can be 5 inches wide. I mean, I like full suspension. I like full lights. I like the power that the bike has, being a 60 volt and 3000 watt motor peaking at 7200. Four-piston hydraulic disc brakes, Magura. I mean, the bike just looks fantastic. For me, that's my style of bike, but maybe you could let me know in the comments what would be your ideal, we'll call it perfect bike, or maybe there's no such thing as perfect, but one that's right there for you, that's like right, you know, as good as you can get. We should also throw in, make sure it's something that you would have in your budget, because otherwise we're getting into fantasy, right? So at the full price, the Graffiti X, the full price is going to be $39.99. So for me, like I say, I don't know if there's any other bike out there that has what that has. I mean, there's the Onyx, RCR, which is 72 volt. But is the Onyx RCR getting too close to being motorcycle? I think the Graffiti X is still not quite motorcycle, whereas I think the Onyx RCR really is pushing it, right? But that's debatable. I mean, who really knows for sure what's deemed as a motorcycle and what's deemed as an e-bike, as long as it has pedals, from what my understanding, and you can propel a bike. Technically, when you think about it, it really is an electric bicycle. But like I say, that's very debatable. If you want to chime in the comments on that, you can. But I'm trying to focus on this video pretty much though on what your perfect bike would be, or almost perfect, we'll say, because maybe there is no such thing as perfection. But like I say, for me, that Graffiti X is about as sweet as it gets. The only thing, like I say, would be what the difference would be if that bike, if you had another bike just like it that was 72 volt as opposed to 60. Not that like I say, not that I need 72 volts, but just to get the feel of what it's like, that power. I'm sure there's some out there that don't like the 20-inch wheels, right? There's several people that won't go near a 20-inch bike tires. They want the, they want the 27-inch. Or 26-inch, I should say. Well, there is 27 too, but yeah, I don't know if there's anything I would change or want differently. I mean, there might be a few cosmetic wise. I think in a lot of cases, for a lot of people, it may be the only way you're going to get the bike you really want might be to build your own, or buy a bike that has the frame you like, or just buy the frame, I guess, and then just slap all your parts on. But for me, I'm more of a rider. I prefer to ride the bikes rather than monkey with the with modifying and stuff. I like to just hop on the bike and go. I'm more of a rider, I guess, than the mechanic side of it. I just want to ride, but I want something that's nice to ride, feels good. And this bike, when I got this one, the Lyric Graffiti 2022 model, boy, from day one, I had the Grizzly before that, and from day one, when I rode this, I thought, wow, this feels really good. It's a different ride. I don't know, it's just smoother and very comfortable ride. All right, well, that's going to do it for this video. And like I say, if you want to comment in the comments below on what your perfect bike would be, or maybe it's something you have to custom build, but let me know what would be your perfect bike. What would it have on it? Some of the specs. What style of frame do you like? If you like this video, hit that like button. And if you would like to subscribe to the channel, thank you very much for doing that. Just hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends about us. And if you want to be notified as to when the next video comes up on the channel, just hit that notification bell. And don't forget as well, you can share the videos if you want to share it, the link with others go for it. That'd be appreciated as well. Once again, thank you for tuning into this video, and we'll catch you on the next one.